Now, let me ask the question, but in inverse. So what challenges do web development companies have?
That's the one we face the most.
Okay. Why is that?
You look at a website and they'll come to us and they'll say, you know what? We got a really great website built. It's beautiful, tells a great story. We're like, oh, that's fantastic. He's like, it's invisible. Can't find it.
Website's invisible, right?
It's on page 9 for my own name. You know what I mean?
Branded traffic.
Like, what did they do wrong? And, that's like, we tell the analogy of like, you go and you buy a car, and if it's not clinking, you think, oh my gosh, my car's great. But I know a lot of people, when they buy a used car, the first thing they do is they take it to their mechanic and say, hey, you know what? Is this car real or not? Because I'm not smart enough to know the difference.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so that's what we get a lot is that people have a really great website, but it just doesn't work if your goal is to generate leads and opportunities from the web.
Okay. That makes sense. So in a sense, like a website development company alone might not look down the line and look at things like search or conversion. Is that what you were saying? Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
that makes sense.
Think about it, on our team, we have SEO people around the clock. That's all they do. That's what they they live in dark rooms, just reading every little twist of an algorithm change. We have software that monitors on a daily basis how often Google's changing the dials and how does it impact SEO? How does it impact content? How does it impact social media? All that stuff. It's not like, oh, I can just get a training course and I'm good. I mean, it's literally like it's changing minute by minute.
Okay. That makes sense. All right. So I'm going to give you an opportunity to give Farotech a little plug here. So what does Farotech do differently? Like how do we separate the fact that we're not just SEO, we're not just web, we're not just inbound? Like what do we do differently?
Well, we take it in the shins.
Every day.
Every day. No, I mean it. I mean, like, we realize that it's an incomplete argument to not have these people under this roof. And so we have a pretty big team because we said, you know what, my web developer deserves a great designer and my web development team deserves to have their websites ranking. And so what I did was, over the last 20 years, I put them all under one roof. Mm-hmm. And that's very rare to have that. A lot of people outsource pieces and components.
Especially in COVID, it's hard to get everybody on one roof.
Yeah. Yeah. And so that's really important for us is to just kind of get it there. Keep in mind, we have some guys, that we outsource certain components to, but large majority of it is all, it's all from one place.
Okay. That makes sense.
What I feel is that if you just have a problem and you hire the cheapest possible contractor to solve it, the client eventually just pays the price.
They paid for it. Yeah. It might be easy to take in the short run, but the long-term effect is going to be felt.